Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda. Oh, that was horrible. Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I'm ZeldaMaster, and in this episode, it is time to make our way into the Thunderhead, which is the giant dome of clouds that we have seen. We can actually see it on our map, and it always looked really strange because look at it, it's huge, and you can't really do anything about it because when you look at it, it's just clouds, and you can't enter it, but thanks to the light tower, we have now opened up a pathway, and it will take us straight into this dome of clouds, and by heading inside of it, we should find another clue that will help us in our journey. So we're gonna go ahead and do just that. Gotta be careful because there are cyclones. I believe flying really high up is the easiest way to avoid them, because I don't think they get that tall, or do they? No, they do. Wow, they get really tall. Okay. It's not much of an issue if you do get caught by one because you can easily just fly back. It doesn't throw you like on the other side of the map. I think it barely tosses you away. I'm not sure if you lose a heart or so. I don't know. I don't know if you actually lose HP. I don't remember because I don't really pay attention when I do get caught by them. Either way, I know they're not as bad as like Wind Waker's cyclones, which I believe would like toss you to the other side of the map. I think so. Or was that Phantom Hourglass? One of them. I'm not too sure. Either way, let's just go ahead and avoid these enemies. You can actually fight them, and what you want to do is you want to dash into their butt, and if you're able to do that, I believe it just kills them easily. So yeah, it's that orange weird thing they have on them. Let's see if I can actually attack one like that. Come on. Nope. Okay. Well, I kind of failed. Either way, our destination is right up here, but before I do land on it, I want to pick up. Go ahead and pause. You'll be able to see it. Or not, because my head's covering it, but it is a goddess chest, so I need to pick that up really quickly. And wow, I landed so low that I didn't need to use my sailcloth, and Link didn't get hurt from that. But yeah, we got ourselves a gold rupee, which is worth 300 rupees. Shh, don't tell anyone. I like how they still reference Zelda 1 with that, the don't tell anybody or whatever, from the Moblin, like the little caves where they give you rupees and stuff. Okay, well, let's be careful. I don't want to fall off of this. But here we are. We have arrived. The giant beam of light is still shining strong, so we can make our way out. You know, if you do get lost, just follow the light, pretty much. But yeah, okay, so Master, I have memories of this island. Wow, okay, this is weird. This is known as the Isle of Songs. Signs indicate that it was left here for you by the Goddess Master. Alright, so we have to enter it, but it's not going to be as easy as it looks. There's a little puzzle you have to solve, and yeah, the music is so calm and nice. I love the music here, but okay. So the entrance is over there, and as you can see, we're not high enough. Our bird can't we can't stand on our bird and try to crawl in there. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's possible, but they're not going to let you do that. So yeah, what we need to do here is we need to solve this puzzle. Now, I don't know if I have it memorized exactly, but it's kind of annoying. You gotta rotate the pedestal to complete the bridge, and okay, cool. So let's just get started. I'm gonna grab it, and I believe you want to, you can only push it clockwise, can you? I believe you can only can. So yeah, push it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me stop here, because this one is not even moving. It's because it's blocked by this little switch, and this one is also blocked. So if I hit this switch over here, it will switch the rotation of them, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. You know, let's just push it again. All right. No, actually, wait. Let me not push it. Let me block these again because I want to align them all together. So, why isn't it working? Oh wait, I need to hit this one again. There we go. Yeah, because the one that's lit green is the one that's currently activated. So let's go ahead and push this again. Now these two are in place. Let's go ahead and push this one, or hit this switch rather. And then I'd want to push this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're done. I'm pretty sure they're all aligned right now. So now all I need to do is go ahead and hit this switch. What will this do? Yeah, there we go. That works. And just continuously push this until it's back in order. Because I believe nothing will clog what I'm trying to do. Actually, no, once it gets in the center, I need to stop. So one more. All right, stop. And then you hit one of these. Perfect. And now we have done it. Wow, this is really easy. I didn't really think too much about it, but yeah, if you follow along, you'll get it done in a second. I remember this being way more difficult, but I guess it wasn't. I don't know. I'm not trying to act cocky or anything, but I thought it was going to be more difficult. Either way, let's go ahead and now enter this and see what awaits, because, yeah, this is some big stuff, my friends. Not really, but this is actually a really cool cutscene that happens within the game. And let me just take a second and look around. Yeah, this is huge. You can't even see the ceiling, and you can't see the floor, but it is a ginormous, dark area. And right over here, actually, this music is so nice. Man, I love the, I mean, as you can tell, every bit of music I'm obsessed with. I just love all of the subtle music within this game. Skyward Sword has such amazing music. But yeah, let's go ahead and Skyward Strike this crest. And well, I'm sure you know what's gonna happen now, if it ain't obvious. Master Link, I have important information. When you struck the crest with a Skyward Strike from your sword, a message from the goddess awakened deep within my memory. The goddess intended this message for you, Master. These are her words. He who seeks the sacred flames, listen well, for I guide you from my place at the edge of time. The sacred flames are 3 in number. To obtain them, you must also earn relics known as the 3 sacred gifts. For each trial you overcome, you shall be blessed with one of the gifts. Make use of the power of these gifts, and you will find your way to the purifying sacred flames. Now, I bestow upon you a melody. It will serve you as a key, opening the first trial that awaits you deep in the wilds of Pharaoh Woods. This song is called Pharaoh's Courage. Its rousing melody will guide you. You learned Pharaoh's Courage! Master, you must overcome the trials set before you and obtain the 3 gifts to reach the sacred flames. I have committed Pharaoh's Courage to memory. Now you can use your dowsing ability to search the gate leading to the first trial you must face. I suggest you set out to Pharaoh Woods as soon as you are ready. Okay, so that wasn't too much of a tip. I mean, I guess it was a pretty big clue because now we can douse for the gate, which is the trial gate. But yeah, all we did is come here to be sent to Pharaoh Woods. So yeah, now we know what we need to do, which was already obvious because the old lady told us how each province holds the sacred flame, but now apparently we're supposed to take on a trial and then be rewarded with a gift that's going to help us get the flame. So it's a lot of work. And you know, the first province is going to be the first province we ever took on before, which is Pharaoh Province. It's kind of cool, but I don't know, at the same time it's definitely not too exciting knowing that you're going to be revisiting the same 3 areas, and it's not going to be the only time. It's going to happen another time after this. So yeah, Skyward Sword in that regard is slightly repetitive, I guess you could say. At least that's how I personally see it. Like, you have to do the same area more than once. I mean, it does unlock a different area to the province, but still, I would have liked a completely different element, a completely different province with a completely different name. That's just me being picky. I still think it's really cool. I noticed I like tend to rag on this game a lot, and a lot of people get upset. Don't get me wrong, I do really like this game, like, a lot. Like, I think it's an amazing game, but My issue here is I love comparing it to other games within the franchise. So, you know, looking at Ocarina of Time or something like that, you know, they have way more to it, at least exploration-wise. I think this game is definitely the longest Zelda game with the most content, but the sight gets really dull, like the sights, everything you see. Like, I wish you could see more, I wish there was more to it, like an ice area, or a actual water area, or I don't know, just anything. But I don't know why I would actually say ice, because I'm not really too fond of ice levels and ice physics and mechanics and whatnot, but still, I think you get what I mean. Alright, so what's down here? Is anything important? It is a cube, or a goddess chest, but the cube has not been struck yet, so yeah. But this fruity looking island is actually really cool. Let's go ahead and quickly check it out. So, woo! Okay. That was really badly done. But I do need to practice on my diving for this island in particular. And I kind of want to knock it out now in this episode because I hate this little quest. It's fun in a sense, but at the same time it's not. I don't know. You'll see. Let me just go ahead and speak to this guy. So what's up? What am I gonna do? It's no use. It's all over. What's wrong? You see, the party wheel that pinned to my back flew off the island and fell somewhere below the clouds. Without my party wheel, there's just no way I can make this island a place where people come to have fun. What can I do? It fell down below the clouds, so I guess I should give up on it. Or look for it. How am I supposed to get something that fell below the clouds? That's impossible. Luckily, you're talking to me. Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to locate the item this person seeks. However, if you are searching for another object that someone asked you to find, that target will be removed when you switch to this target. Do you wish to set the party wheel as your dowsing target? Yeah, you know what? Screw the trial gate. I'm gonna look for this guy's party wheel instead. We don't need to save the world or anything. That seems way more important in my eyes. So yeah, there we go. Now we have his party wheel. 90% chance it's in Lanayru Desert because, yeah, that's the vicinity it fell in. And I think this guy should be really happy once we find it for him. So let's go ahead and quickly switch our dowsing into the party wheel, and if we look down, yep, it is glowing like crazy because it definitely has to be in there. I like how Fi just easily sets this up for us, you know? She didn't even have to see the item or anything, she just knows where it is. That's why I always see her as like some sort of robot or something with a GPS system, because how does she do that? I don't know, it doesn't really fit in this old game. Like, I don't know why they made a robotic protagonist. And here I go again, ragging on the game. I'm not ragging, I'm just comparing it to others in the franchise, but I still think it's good as a standalone game if I compare it to other games, I guess. So yeah, okay, so let's see, desert entrance is where I need to go. I'm pretty sure of that. So yeah, let's head straight there and start looking for this party wheel. Now, it's not something you'll come across. It's actually a little out of your way. Like, I don't think we've seen it normally, but we are going to see it now. So what you want to do is you want to, I want to say it's this one. You want to blow up one of these rocks, which will contain a time shift crystal. And that happened to be the one, which is perfect. Okay. This is pretty much your access back into the mine shaft area. If you know, desire to do that in some sort of way, you know, like backtrack. But you don't need to, of course. And I don't know why I'm explaining that, because we're already done with this area, pretty much. We're not completely done, but we are mostly done with what we can do. And here's an ancient flower if you happen to not have one, but being here right now would be kind of useless if you never obtained one before, because you would not be able to use Scrapper, which is the guy we need for this. So yeah, we're gonna have to use Gondo's Scrapper, which we used in the previous episode for the pinwheel thing, or not the pinwheel, that's what we're getting right now, but the propeller for the windmill, that's what I'm thinking of. But now instead we have found yes, the party wheel or whatever. Let's go and examine it, and she is going to text our boy Scrapper, yes, at the scrap shop to come and pick it up for us. And like I said, I don't know, it just reminds me of some sort of advanced, you know, computeristic technology thing of sorts. That's what Fi is to me, and it doesn't fit in this old game. And then again, he is kind of like that too. He's literally a robot, so what am I talking about? I guess back then they did have crazy good technology. So Mistress Fi, okay, yep, you're here, help us out, man. pick it up, and he's gonna call me Short Pants, I believe. Yeah, Master Short Pants. I mean, I understand what he means by that, because Link doesn't really have pants on, but I mean, he does have it. He has pants under his little tunic, but still. I guess it's a cool nickname. I wonder if it was, like he had anything like that in the Japanese version of the game, like if the translation was just like so much different, because I know Nintendo has been doing that recently. Like I looked at Triforce Heroes, and I noticed that Triforce Heroes is littered with memes and like super dumb puns. And then you look at the European, and the European's like super casual, and it's like I guess Nintendo of America is trying to like cater to the younger audience. And I'm not hating on that, but I'm not a fan of that too much, because I kind of like my games just like I don't really want it to like reflect the internet, I guess, in a video game. Like I don't see a point in that. You know, the game is a game, it has its own things. There's no need for it to have like, it literally, I remember one of the books in Triforce Heroes said like much wow, such cool or something. It was pretty much the Doge meme, and I'm like, wow, it's like a new level for Nintendo to actually do something like that. Like I was really disappointed. I don't know why, I just was. So, and this is not where I'm supposed to be going. We have Scrapper with us, so we should hurry up with this, and it's over there. Okay, I see it. But yeah, that personally bothered me. You guys should definitely let me know what you think of that whole thing with Nintendo of America and their way of localizing games, I guess. I don't know. To me, I find it a little weird, and I'm not a fan of. But that just might be me. Maybe other people find it really swag and cool and stuff. But there we go. We have arrived with the party wheel, and now it's time to play this minigame. I don't know if I need to knock it out in this episode. That's my goal, because I want to finish this minigame, because I don't like this minigame too much. But we'll see how well we do. So just go ahead and drop it. It's gonna be pretty exciting. If you need something else, just let me know. Alright, sounds good, man. I'll shoot you up with a text. Alright, this is it. It's it. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Not that cool. It wasn't worth the search. But there we go. So this is Fun Island. He's so happy. It's time to play this for his first customer, because this isn't something you normally do. Oh, also we get some gratitude crystals. I completely forgot about that. That's awesome. I believe this is our 35th gratitude crystal. Yep, it is. So that's a benefit. Now let's go ahead and actually speak to the guy and do this. So I'm gonna ignore everything, because I can easily explain it, of course. You know, you can hear me talk, so I don't have to really go over what the rules are and how it works and this and that, because I'll literally say it as I go on. I'm most likely gonna have to cut a bunch until I get this done. I might actually have to save while I have rupees on me and then do it. I know this seems like much, like I'm acting like, oh my god, this is gonna take me forever, but that's the thing, it might actually take me forever. I could do this in 1 or 2 tries, or I could do it in 1,000 tries. I don't know why. To me, it's just like, I'm really bad with these kind of mini games, because it's really luck based. Like I don't really feel like, even if you are good at this, I feel like you're somehow gonna screw it up in a sense, and you're gonna see what I mean by that. So yeah, we can't use our sailcloth, blah blah blah. Alright, so it sounds like fun. Want to give it a try? Yes. I just realized how long this explanation was. Actually, there's more. Okay, wait, want me to explain? No, I'm good. Okay, so 20 rupees, but I believe the first time it's for free, because we got him the party wheel, which is the least he can do. So yeah, sweet. Alright, let's jump into this. Okay, so how this works is you're going to be shot up into the air, and you want to dive down. Now, don't try to dive too quickly. You want to take your time, because there's going to be balloons, and you don't want to touch the balloons, but you want to touch these, or you want to enter these giant, weird, ringy things, and by entering them, you can get a times, like a multiply bonus, and by landing on whatever rupee you end up landing on, you will get the multiply for that thing. So now we have times 8, and if we make it times 10, and we get all of those rupees right there, then we're good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait, I'm going to let it, I landed on green. I don't know why, but I thought somehow I can last it by going as slow as possible, but we only got 10 rupees because we landed on 1, And yeah, multiplying it by 10 is only going to give us 10. So yeah, sadly, that was not our best, but whatever. And I did not mean to do that. Let's store this back up. Okay, let's go ahead and try this again. So first one on screen. You know what? Second one, we won't cut either. I'll try again. But if I do screw up again, I will just cut until I end up until I have the perfect run. So yeah, and the one we want to land on, I'll just show it off right now, is this one. Because this is a buttload of rupees. Yeah, so this is pretty much the winning one, but by them are 2 black rupees, which I'm not sure if these are rupors. They might be, or they might just be nothing, but I believe these brown ones are nothing, so don't land on the rupors, but it's surrounded by them. And if you can't, just try to get one of the red ones. I feel like if you can at least get a red one, you're going to get a bunch of rupees if you get all the ×10 buff. And then, yeah, at least you're making mad money. But that's the thing, I don't like this minigame. I don't want to constantly replay through it. I just want to do this once and get it done with, because you get a heart piece, and the heart piece is really important, of course, because it's a heart piece. So yeah, and you get a bunch of rupees too. You get, I believe, like 500 with the ×10 buff. No! Okay, no. Okay, well, we screwed it up. There's no way we can actually get what we want. But what I can do is I can land on a red one. Whoa, that was actually pretty worth it. Let's see how much money we make out of this. Let's just check out. All right, nice job, dude. Yeah, blow your thing. Okay. 20 times 8. Oh, 160, dude. That's actually really good. Wow. I'm fine with that because there's no way I was gonna hit the other one. I think I should like not be on the bottom and try something else. All right, that's cool. This is an easy way to grind rupees, I guess. Grind 4 rupees, but it's kind of risky. So let's go ahead and play this again. You know what? I'll just show it off because I'm only going to focus on finishing this in this episode, and then we'll get on with whatever side quest we have left before we make our way to Pharaoh Woods. So might as well just take my time. But if it does drag on to be longer than like 1 or 2 more tries, I think we'll just have to cut until I get it. But I do plan on finishing it and getting my record like now. Like I'm not gonna give up. So yeah, talking isn't that distracting, I want to say, but I feel like it is at the same time. Okay, so just start diving now. No, man, wow, my diving was horrible. I thought I was so close. So I have control of how Link's gonna do it, but it took so long for him to actually land. Dang, okay, so whatever. That's gonna give us 50. It's not really that amazing, but it does the job. It's at least 30 more than I paid for. Okay, let's go and speak to him again. Last time, I feel like I got it. And if not, then I guess, you know, I don't. This is ridiculous because it shouldn't be too... I don't know, I feel like it shouldn't be that difficult. Like, because getting... I feel like what they thought would be difficult was getting all the multipliers, because you have the balloons that you actually have to avoid. And then it just comes to landing on a spot you need to land on. It's like, why is that the hard part? I know it's moving around, and, you know, you can't really gauge how fast you want to go. I mean, you can by diving, but I feel like it's really hard to trigger that. At least it was really hard for me. See, right now, I feel like I'm in full control of how I want to do this. See, okay. Okay, and perfect. No, what? Come on, man. All right, let's just go ahead and... I landed on 8 rupees. At least I didn't get the rupors. But now I know that that is not where I want to be. Maybe I want to be like somewhere else. Like, let's see. I'm going to try to treat this like a clock. And I'm going to try to be on 12. Like, just on the top of it. And if that's possible, that might be good. I don't know, man. Alright, so I'm going to keep trying this, and we will cut until I get my run. I don't know if not talking will have me do any better, but I'm just going to keep trying, and hopefully I'll get this soon, because I ain't giving up. I gotta get that. Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, well I did it. Okay, it didn't take as long as I thought. It took like 10 minutes or something, but I did it. Woo! I actually landed on it with only a 2 times buff, the multiplier, but obviously that wasn't what you needed. You need the 5 or the 10 times, so that way you can get the piece of heart. And now we get 500 freaking smackers, dude. We are rich. Oh my god, yes, I did it, yeah. It's, okay, so it may not be that hard to some people, but I don't know, man. Like I said, just so many games just give me so much trouble. And it's like, literally, this minigame in particular, I remember when I first started this Let's Play, I'm like, I have to do that. Like, I was dreading it from, not, like, just from the beginning of the Let's Play, just thinking about playing this game for you guys, and I was dreading the mini games. So yeah, and it wasn't that bad actually. It came out really well. Like I struggled, but it wasn't. I thought I was gonna sit here for like several hours, and when I get frustrated, I play way worse. But I get really stubborn and I don't stop, and I'll literally be sitting for hours trying to just finish what I'm trying to finish. So yeah, I'm really glad that that worked out. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now, before I do end off the episode, I do want to treat myself now that I'm loaded with cash and get myself the newest shield that has been added. Yes, okay, well, we could talk to this guy too, but I don't really care about what you have to say. Just leave me a note. I'm not coming closer, you know, yeah, psychic or whatever. Coming to this guy because, yeah, he is selling this shield. This is the sacred shield. It's definitely perfect for us to wear on our sacred flame adventure that we're, you know, because we're looking for the sacred flame. So yeah, it's a little fragile, but it's decent, and it's 500 rupees, so it's pretty pricey if you ask me, but I do not care. I want this shield because yeah, it looks amazing. I love how it has like a Loftwing's foot on it, and then you can upgrade it and it looks even better. It reminds me of Fi. It's like now I have Fi as a sword, which she is, like the spirit inside the sword, and a shield because it's purple, and yeah, that's my only excuse really. So that's not really much of a good one, but now we don't need. All right, so yes, I want to grab something. That's what I came here for, you know. Don't be so disappointed. Oh, it's already in my pouch. Well, either way, let's just move this to storage. Let's move, that's it. So yeah, we got treasure medal, the life medal, some of this. Oh wait, we have a heart medal. Do I need that? I mean, I have one extra slot in my pouch, which I don't think I should. Yeah, you know what, let's leave it like that. That's good. I'm happy with how things are. So yeah, we may not have a shield, but check this out. Now we do, and it's the sacred shield, and it looks super awesome, and I can't actually use my sword in here, but either way, it looks nice. So, yeah. Okay, so what's this guy doing? I don't know, man. I should speak to him, but maybe next time. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. I've been ZeldaMaster, and I'll see you all in the next one. And I'm not looking to get my grub on, so we're good. Yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!